Forest land ownership is something that is basically temporary. You know, the forest is an ecosystem. It'll be here for, millennia after we're gone. It's important to be a good steward of that resource and of that ecosystem. We've had a long legacy of what we refer to as high grading, where the best tree species and best quality trees have been repeatedly harvested over the last several hundred years. So that's left our forest in a degraded condition. Many times in forest ownership and forest management, we're really making decisions for the long term that other forest managers or forest landowners might be able to build on in the future. The Sustainable Forestry program predominantly works with private forest landowners to help them develop and identify sustainable income opportunities from their forests. And what we tend to focus on are high-value non-timber forest products, which are things like gourmet edible and medicinal mushrooms, and medicinal edible herbs like ginseng, golden seal, and ramps. But we also work to develop or implement restorative and sustainable forest management practices that help return the forest to a better condition. There's benefits for landowners of all sizes. We've worked with hundreds of people who have planted ginseng since the mid and late 1990s. We have landowners in our networks who are actively at farmers markets selling log-grown mushrooms, utilizing those sustainable forest management practices that we promote. I've seen it give people a new lease on their forest land and what that means to them. They become invested in retaining that forest land. It begins to become much more than just part of your landscape. It becomes part of your working farm. Managing our forests here on a small scale can really have a lot of positive impacts globally. Forest ecosystems provide us with a lot of benefits and ecosystem services, such as regulation of climate, wildlife corridors, and refugia for plant species, under threat from climate change. So everything that we can do here locally radiates out as a collective impact on the larger landscape and throughout the Appalachian region.